What's up guys, we back with another video. This video is part 8 and we are going to continue. We ended up in the last video, so without further ado, let's get started. Okay guys, we back. In the last time I will show you this project and what these codes are looks like and what are they doing. And in today's video I'm going to show you from this one and those three, these two codes and this data, and this project is doing going to predict if the sender of the email is a scammer or not. It will going to predict based on their message, and that's the course going to do. And first I import panda numpy mods from matplotlib library. I import python pyplot and then also cboard, and I set option to display all max row and all max columns, and then if I run this code it will going to show me everything, every data, not going to miss anything. Okay, let's run all. It takes time, let's wait. Okay, alright, as you can see here, it's going to show me every data from side to down, and that's those two lines of code doing. And as you can see here, these data are very large, and okay, we're almost there. And these are help us to display every data. If let me show you, if these lines are not here, it will not going to display everything like here. It will going to say that in the middle of somewhere, I don't know, but let's see. Alright, okay, let's do it again. I don't know why it's displaying it again. Okay, let's run one by one. Does that work? Okay, but I don't think why it's not working. But if those two lines of course not there, it will going to not display. So that's the code is going to cover. It will going to cover the other line of code, so I just not display here. So let's move on. Okay, here I just see through the data information, their data type, and how much the data have none values, and 4601 data are doesn't contain any none values, or there's no null. So in the memory is quite big, It's 683.1 kilobyte, and it contains float and integers. And then here I just see how those features are connected with the spam column or columns, and it looks like they have some of them have negative, some have 0 because it have so much columns. So I think that's why it have like this. And then also I draw the plot, history plot, to visualize the data. And also here, no, this is not the history, it's count plot, I think so, how much zeros or not spam and how much spam data have in values have in those data. Then after that I plot histograms for every single features, and this is what they look like. And then after that I just drop for future I use every, I do not even drop any feature, I just use every features for this project. And then for features I just solely drop the target, and then for Y or for the target it is spam. So after that I split my data into X train, X test, Y train, and Y test, like this. Then after I did that for this specific project I used what's called guess NB. I don't think I pronounce quite good, but this algorithm is basically this the probability formula, if I'm not wrong, and you're going to, if a event is of occurs, and how is it likely to be the B event. I think that's the formula for this. And then I fit my train feature and train target into my algorithm, Gaussian NB. And then after I did that, as you can see here, my scoring are so bad when I predicted. This model score is bad, but I will come and fix it in the future. Yes, I will going to fix it. The more reason I think this scoring is very bad, because as you can see here, even it have negative value. It doesn't, I think in my personal understanding, if the scoring is have very low number or negative number, which means it doesn't relate it to the target, the feature does not relate it to the target. I think if I drop out those values from this the columns from my data, the scoring is going to be good. I think so. This is underfitting because it doesn't even close, even it doesn't overfit because it doesn't very good in training, but it doesn't bad in taste. It does. I think in my personal understanding, the scores being low because of it's the underfitting. That's how I understand it. And the next, this is the last time that I show you the project. Is the project of data is this one for predicting the media layoff, and that's all about this. It contains about 2145 rows, and then this project is going to predict if the Titanic passengers are survive or not based on their features, like they have many features here, but I know I was dropped in the late code, in the down code, but based on their features I'm going to predict if they are survive or not. 0 stand for the person are not survive, 1 stand for if the person are survived. And then we have their features. For example, passenger ID, I don't think is going to affect the outcome of surviving, so I think I drop out this feature from the data when I split my data to features and targets. Also, this will be the target survived person, and this can be it can be depend on the person are survive or not. Their name not going to be affect the target, so I think I drop out this one. Also, their sex may be going to affect the surviving or not, because maybe males have very good strings for that purpose. I think it might affect the surviving. And their age also have, if the person are very old or very young, maybe cannot survive. So for that reason I also not drop out this one. I don't know what this thing is, but let's jump it out and pass. I don't know. So those two things, I'm not gonna lie to you, their ticket numbers are in. I don't think it's going to affect, so I think I drop out this one also. I don't think this one also, but let's see. Here I just see, as you can see, most of my project I do df.info, because it's going to show me exactly how much the data is missed. If the data is have missed, I'm going to remove them, because it doesn't going to help the model when I trained it. So if the features that have none, if that was, for example, for age, it's matter. For if that have less it have inner value, are going to drop out those rows that have none values. Then also for other rows, like same thing. So here I changed female to 1 and male to 0 because computers only understand numbers, and I also replaced those characters into numbers. And then after I did that, I see the relationship between the survived for those, even though for example passengers ID are not related to the survived, I just, for make sure, I just see it through, and those are not related to the data, and the ages also surprisingly does not related to the survived, and thus for that reason I just see it and I just drop out those are not related to from the target output. So I drop out them, and then I visualized those things, and I mean this plot does not help me, but I just plot them for some reason. For I just split my data, and for this project I use decision tree, and after that I feed my model to my decision tree algorithms. As you can see, a very bad model. I don't know why, but maybe the algorithms are not good for this model. But I can use other stuff, other algorithm. Maybe I will use in the future, but for today's video I'm going to end it up here, and I'm not going to promise you, but in tomorrow's video am I going to post this deep learning project that I'm working on. I'm just still working on. After this video I'm just going to learn about deep learning, not learning. I'm going to not starting, but I'm just going to continue working on practicing in working projects. And so this video will going to end here, so make sure to like and subscribe. So goodbye.